Aloha, this is Mikey. So we have the 3 tea leaves. What I did was I deboned a whole leaf and I just split it in half and I tied a knot at the top to start it. So these are 1.5 leaves, yeah, that I split and I tied because we're going to braid, or we call it a haku. These are the leaves from your Lauwa'e. So you know how the Lauwa'e plant is? All I did was cut it off right at the base by the fern, and I kept the long point. Okay, so what we do is to start, we usually add 2 at a time. So I have 2 leaves, and I start with the braid here. I take one, I pinch it like this, and I place it on top of the middle one so that it's pointing up, and I use my other thumb to hold it. Then I take the second leaf, I pinch it also. So this length, I'm just using it for demonstration, but this length is about how long it's going to stick out. So if you don't want it to stick out too much, you can fold it because the boys are a lot younger. You don't want it too bushy. Okay, so maybe about the length of a finger. And you place the second tip on top, the other leaf right on top. And then you fold over both of them. You pull the bottom one, like you're going to braid once over only. You pull that and you flip it back up to the opposite side. I flip mine to the opposite side. Okay? So the side, the reason I do that, the side I just flipped up is the side I'm going to repeat. Take 2, pinch, place it on top, hold it with my other thumb. Get another leaf, pinch it, put it on top, hold it, yeah. So this is on top the middle. I braid over the other one and I flip up opposite side. Okay? And it kind of look like that. Okay, so I just flipped up to the left, so I know I'm going to place the other leaves, pinch it, place it on top, hold it. Yeah, I let go of the 2 outsides. I get the other leaf, I pinch it, I put it on top, and I'm folding this one over the middle. You just let the middle hang, right? And then I'm going to pull the back 2, flip up to the right. Then I'm going to repeat. Grab the leaf, pinch it. Sorry, I don't have a holder for the video. Place it on the ones I just flipped up. That's a marker for me. Some people flip it on the same side. I like to go opposite, so it marks for me what side I gotta place the new leaves. Then I cross over those 2 I just added on. The middle becomes the outside, and we flip up to the side. So the part I'm flipping is not the pretty part, y'all. And you'll start to see your leg come together. I pull the outside 2 and I use my thumbs to hold the middle. So I just flipped up to the left. So now I'm going to repeat. Pinch the leaf, place on top, hold it with my thumb. You want to kind of pinch it so it has that nice look, yeah? So it has that point. And not all the points are pretty points. Sometimes they're like this, but I use it anyway. I don't like to waste it. I place it on top, just like I did, and I braid over, and I grab the other leaf that goes under, and then I flip up the opposite side. Okay, and I'm just going to repeat that. Pinch, place on top, right? Pinch, place on top, fold over, grab this, flip it up. The leaves I'm flipping are long. They're not usually this long. So it'll start to look like this. It'll start to kind of look like that a little bit. You see it? Sorry. don't have a third body. Yep. Grab, pinch, place on top. Right, sorry. Braid over, flip up. Then I just pull this to straighten it. It's gonna start to look like that. Okay, so the pointy ones are the nice ones, and then later on when you want to trim, you can trim it. But that's what it is. You're gonna place 2 pinch leaves, braid over, flip. 2 pinch leaves, 1, pinch it so that it looks like this, and this is where you place, right, hold it, braid over, flip up, and that's the process. And you keep going and going and going till it goes all the way around his head. At some point you'll start to run out of Lauwa'e. When you start to run out of Lauwa'e, then what we usually do, let's just say my tea leaf is too short. I pretend this is a new tea leaf, I'm adding it, say this middle is too short. I'm gonna add my tea leaf to be part of this. Then I'm gonna place my 2 new on top. Place on top, and then I'm going to braid that in, and that becomes part of my new addition for my short tea leaf. But I'm only going to flip up the one that you're adding on, so it becomes part of the braid. And that's how you add on a tea leaf. You add it on in the middle section. Probably when your tea leaf is about 4 inches long, you might already want to add another tea leaf. Okay, and so you're going to add the tea leaf first to elongate the braid that's getting short, and you repeat, you put your 2 leaves on it and you flip up. I hope this helps. When you're done and it goes all the way around the head, to end it, you just braid the 3 tea leaves to the end, and you're going to make another knot. You braid it so that we have enough, not to tie a knot, but we'll use wire and we'll use tape. So your tea leaf head lay will start to look like this. It kind of looks funky in the beginning, but you'll start to see the pattern, and it'll look like that. Okay, and when you're done, spritz with water. You can rinse it, gently shake it out. You want to wrap it with paper towel that's dry, because it's going to get wet from what you rinsed off. Wrap it in newspaper and put it in the fridge. Okay, and it should last you. And when we're done, we're going to malama this, because we're dancing at Helumoa. So this is how you make the lei poʻo. I hope it helps. Make the knot, start the braid in the middle, place the 2 leaves, braid 1 over, flip up. You need to braid over, okay? And it's going to start to look like this. The first time it's not so pretty, but that's okay. It's a start, okay? If you guys have pilikia, I finish work on Saturday at 6:30. Let me know how you're doing by tomorrow. Okay, mahalo nui, kalamai, it's so lohi. I've been flying home every night, getting home later, but today's a good night. So mahalo tira for the reminder. Okay, friends, mahalo nui for trying. We appreciate it. Hui ho.